Hey everyone, doesn't that look yummy? I think so, and that's what we're going to make today. This is called the Godfather Sandwich. Interesting title, purely Italian, and we're going to make it right now. The first thing we need is a sub. 12 to 18 inches of an Italian roll. Mine actually had spices on it. We need meat now, so I've got some thin sliced mortadella, some thin sliced prosciutto, some salami, and some pepperoni. Now, the other meat we needed was, and I hope I'm saying this right, saprata, which is a leaner salami. Couldn't find it, so we're just going to have to do without for now. We also need some provolone cheese slices. How about some lettuce? I've got romaine. Tomato slices. We also need some garlic powder, oregano, olive oil, and some red wine vinegar. I think that's everything we need. Let's get our prep work done. So first off, tomatoes. We need enough to fill the bun, and they need to be thin sliced like that. Look at there. Now normally this is where I pull out some onions and thin slice them, but I'm trying to follow the recipe. So next up we need some lettuce. I took out my romaine. I don't need all that. I'm trying to think, that's probably pretty close to filling up my sandwich. And once again, we're going to slice it thin. There. That looks good. That should be enough for our sandwich. And we'll put that away for now. Here's our meat and cheese. Let's get all this out of the package first so we can work with it. That's always the fun part. And of course the salami gave me the hardest time getting it out of the package, but we managed. So there's our 4 meats and cheese ready to roll. Let's move them out of the way and get our bread ready. So this bun was not horribly hard to find. It's a nice sized bun. This is going to feed 4 people for fun. Slice it in half. Let's get a building. So I'm going to follow exactly what the recipe says, so I'm not going to butter the bottom or anything. Our first layer is our provolone. Thin sliced provolone. I don't know if it really matters if it's thicker sliced. And we've got about 6 slices all nice and overlapped, just to make sure it covers everything. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm liking this already. Okay, let's get our meat going. Get the top out of the way for now. First up, we're going to put our mortadella down. And of course, the slices are thin, so it's a little harder getting them out of the package. And I couldn't find mortadella or the prosciutto. I had to go to the deli for both. The other stuff I could find in the cold cut section. So you may have to look around or go to the deli to get what you need. The prosciutto goes on next. Each of these meats we're going to use around 1/4 pound. There. I even have a little bit of leftovers if I want to make a smaller one. Okay, let's get the cheese out of the way, get to our salami. And like I said, the other kind of salami I didn't get. I don't think it really mattered in the grand scheme of things. I put on lots of salami there. Let's do our pepperoni. These ones came in thick slices, and it occurred to me that I think you could use the pizza pepperoni if that's all you could find. You just need a lot more little ones to actually fill up your sandwich. Our tomato slices are going on next. I'm trying to make sure they fit without, falling off, but they seem to be all right. I still have one more piece to slide in under there. There, that looks good. How about a little salt and a little pepper? If you want to put your garlic powder down here right now, go ahead. I waited till the very end. The same thing with your oregano if you want to give it a quick sprinkle. Lettuce is up next, without making too big of a mess. I've never worked in a deli, so of course, I'm just kind of winging it. But that looks pretty good so far. We got ourselves a nice sandwich happening. Okay, what's next? Bring our bun back. Now we need some olive oil. Now I could have put that in a little bit of a bowl and then kind of brushed it on. I didn't want to, so we're just sprinkling it on top of the lettuce and on top of the top bun. Our red wine vinegar comes out next, and we're going to do the same thing. Sprinkle it around. Just like that. A little bit on the top. Just like that. Just keep it. You know, you don't want it coming out too thick, because it will if you're not careful. And then this would be the perfect time to put your oregano and garlic on. So let's put the lid on. And that looks pretty good, except I had to make it my own. So in a couple of recipes, they called for, wait a minute, let's cut this first. Like I said, there's enough sandwich here for 4 people. Believe me, I had a quarter of it. I was full. So that's good. But like I said, I want to make it my own. So a couple of recipes had pepper rings. So that's what I got. Banana pepper rings. I just happen to have. So I flip the lids off. And that's going to give it a little extra kick. Just throw, you know, a few or as many as you want. I kind of liked the way I did it. It gave it just the right amount of kick. There you go. Let's put the lid back on. And you know, the good thing with the top is the oil and the red wine vinegar. It's all kind of soaked into the buns. You don't have to worry about it spilling all over. But there you have it. Doesn't that look good? That is the Godfather Sub Sandwich. I think you're going to like this. Hey, another great recipe. I hope you'll give it a try. Leave me a comment below, one way or the other. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell, because that'll tell you the next time I upload a video. Feel free to share this and any of my other videos. And thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.